Okay. So, we've got one rule left, and this is actually a rule that I'm not going to test you on. And we're not even going to do any more of this chapter. This is just, I would strongly recommend, there are a couple things I would keep from this class for like your next math class, and this little tiny packet is one of them, okay? Because it does have all the exponential rules in it. So we're just going to put one more in there, just for you guys. Rule number 8. Rule number 8 says that if you have like a square root of something, that's the same thing as a 1/2 power. Do you guys remember what a square root is?
No.
Yes.
No.
Dylan?
It's like what a number times a number equals whatever number's inside of the square root.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but I think your words are being a little confusing right now. Can you give an example?
Like if the number inside is like 25, the square root would be 5.
Okay, so the square root of 25 is 5. So they're kind of opposites of each other. On the other side, I'm going to write, you know how 5 squared is 25? Well, 25, the square root of 25 is 5. That's what a square root is. It's the opposite of squaring something. But also, if you had 25 to the 1/2, you would also get 5. So right now, we're going to try it in our calculator just to prove it to you. So everybody go grab a calculator if you don't have one.
No, I'm number 18. Wait, am I actually number 19?
Well, Dylan.
It took 23.
Grab a different one, Sawyer. All right, here we go. So, to put a square root on your calculator, everybody watch me. You're going to hit the second button, that top left button. And then you're going to hit that x squared button, and that'll show you a square root sign. Okay, remember how I said everybody watch me? And then a whole bunch of you said, what? What do you show me? What again? What? Okay, second. And then that x squared sign will give you the square root. It's like the opposite of a square. So what's the opposite of adding? Subtracting. What's the opposite of multiplying? Dividing. What's the opposite of squaring something? A square root. Okay, they undo each other. Okay, so you're going to put in the square root of, what's something we know? Square root of 9. And hit enter. 3. Okay, the square root of 9 is 3. 3 squared is 9. Everybody understand? Now I want you to put in 9 and then a caret, that power. Remember, the caret is above the dividing sign. And up there, I'm going to have you put in 1/2. You can write 1 divided by 2, or you can put in 0.5. And if you do that, you also get 3, because a square root is the same thing as a 1/2 power. And by the way, here's why that makes sense. If I had x squared, and then to undo it, if I did a 1/2 power, do you see how those cancel each other out? And you're left with just x to the first power? Because 2 over 1 cancels out a 1 over 2 if you multiply them. Okay? So anyway, a 1/2 power is the same thing as a square root. Anybody know what a cubed root is? Yes, Dylan?
Actually, wait, no.
Anybody want to take a guess? You know what a square root is. What is a cubed root? Grace?
3 of the same number that equal whatever's in the square.
That's exactly right. All right, to find this one, hey, look up. Stop just playing around and look up. Stop playing around and look up. I can see that your eyes aren't looking at me. Okay, what you're going to type in right now is we're first going to type in 5 caret 3. I want 5 to the third power. Okay, and now this is going to be tough. Follow my instructions. Stay with me. Do not fall behind. Hit math. Math button's right there. You are going to go to the fourth one down. That's a third root. Has like a 3 and then a square root. And then you're going to type in 125. The third root of 125 is 5. Also, a third root is the same thing as a 1/3 power. So if you type in right now 125 caret, and this time we're going to type 1 divided by 3, 1/3, like that. 5. Okay, so this packet is something to hold on to past this class. I want you to keep a hold of it. You will find it very useful later. But we are going to move on to 10.1, which is our last chapter. It's happening, guys. This class is almost over. Now, today I'm going to be giving away a very special prize, and you can either think that it's stupid and decide that you don't want it and then don't do it. Or you can. There's always I'm a winner sign sitting over there if you'd prefer. Today I am going to give away genuine compliments from me to you. It'll be a personal compliment from me to you, and it will be true. I can think of something nice to say about every single one of you without lying. I don't want you to play it off or be insulting to yourself or other people. And if you don't want a genuine compliment, then take an I'm a winner sign or don't volunteer. But I will give you one, and it will be true. And if anybody insults anyone else in my classroom, you can leave. Yeah?
Don't we get another new trick or something?
Oh, yes, you're right. We do get one more hand trick because we were doing the last thing, right? I think we had hot dog left, right? Okay. Everybody take your hands like this. You're going to put them together like you're praying, but spread your fingers apart like that. Line them up. Okay? All right. So now what you're going to do is you're going to cross your middle fingers. You're going to kind of pull your hands apart. And when you twist your hands, you're not going to cross your fingers from other hands. So like your left fingers will always stay on the left. Your right fingers will always stay on the right, except for your middle fingers like this. No. Hot dog. Very, very funny. Okay, let's try again. So, hands together. Middle fingers down. Pull your fingers apart a little bit. And when you slide them past each other. Do not cross the other fingers. Just got those 2 middle fingers left. It's supposed to look like a hot dog. If you bend them the same way. Very exciting. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that no matter who asks me for a genuine compliment, I'm probably going to think about it for a second, and that is not because I don't know what to say about you. And now I can tell you that because nobody has gone first, right? So don't laugh about it. I'm just trying to be sincere and think of what I really want to say. Today is 5/19. We are only doing 2 prizes today. And I've got 2 I'm a winner signs. So if you'd prefer to take an I'm a winner sign and bump up your total, do it. All right. A polynomial is something that has, I'm going to actually write that over here. A polynomial has a variable with a power larger than 1. So like x squared plus 3x plus 7. Polynomial, I've got an x squared, I've got a 3x, I've got a 7. I could also have like 5x to the 8th plus x to the 7th plus 3x squared plus x plus 2. I don't have to have all of them like a countdown, but anything that has a power that is greater than 1. Polynomial means, poly means more than one. Binomial means specifically that it is just like a 3x plus 2, just that x value and another value. All right, so for the first one, we are going to add stuff like this. 3x squared minus 4 plus x squared minus 9. Okay, we're going to put these together. So, how do you do that? Kieran.
Like minus some on both sides?
It's not, there's no equal sign there at all, so it's not like there's both sides. We're just kind of like